Hello to all my favorite people. I'm John, an astrology enthusiast. Did you know there is more to astrology than just 12 zodiac signs? It's true. These 12 signs can also be categorically divided into 3 modes. These 3 modes are cardinal, fixed, and mutable. For this video, we are going to focus just on the fixed zodiac signs. We're not going to get into the cardinal and mutable zodiac signs today, as we believe they deserve their own separate video. Now, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Before we do talk about fixed zodiac signs, how about showing some love by clicking subscribe and ringing the notification bell? Stay tuned till the end of the video to help support Zephyr. Each zodiac sign has its own mode. To explain this clearly, let's take the first 3 zodiac signs as examples. Take the sign of Taurus, which has an earth element and its mode is fixed. Similarly, Aries is a fire element and its mode is cardinal, whereas Gemini is a sign with an air element and a mutable mode. The same thing is applicable for each zodiac sign. So, what is a fixed zodiac sign? A fixed zodiac sign is a sign that comes between a cardinal and a mutable sign. Each of these modes signify the essence of the sign, as well as the season during which the sun is in that zodiac sign. For example, Scorpio is a fixed water sign, and it comes between Libra, a cardinal air sign, and Sagittarius, a mutable fire sign. These 3 signs also show different shades of autumn. Libra is the arrival and beauty of autumn with its sweet aroma and gentle breeze. Scorpio is autumn at its purest form. This is when we see the leaves dying to become nourishment for the young buds. Transformation is an essential part of nature, and Scorpio is all about transformation. While Sagittarius is the departure of autumn and a slow transition towards winter, where the air retains its autumn aroma but the breeze turns colder and colder every day. Now that you've got the hang of it, let's dive deeper into this topic. We will start with Taurus. Taurus is the second zodiac sign, and like we mentioned earlier, it's a fixed earth sign. As a result, they are stubborn, determined, and often headstrong. Earth on its own is a very rigid and steadfast element, but Taurus adds more flavor to these qualities. It's often said that Taurus is the most fixed of all zodiac signs. Along with Aries and Gemini, it represents the spring. After Aries has planted the seeds and goes MIA until its return next year, it is up to Taurus to nurture these seeds. This nurturing quality is an integral part of the Taurus personality. Taurians are often the guardians of their circle. They are the ones who will always lend you a shoulder to cry on when you need it the most. Being a child of spring, Taurus has an artistic taste along with a tendency to appreciate things that are beautiful. People born under this sign are also very grounded and in touch with the physical and material world. As such, they have a practical and realistic look towards life. They try to build things that are permanent, and this trait also reflects in their personalities. They are very loyal, and if there is one person who will not let you go, it's a Taurus. This brings us to our next sign, Leo. What happens when the element of fire meets a fixed mode? The answer is the Leo. When Cancer faints because of heat stroke in the middle of summer, Leo takes control. Leo is a summer child with a bit more than just your regular sweetness. Ruled by the sun, Leos radiate their brilliance wherever they go. Leo is summer at its peak. While for many it may be a blessing, for others it might not be the case. If you don't agree with us, then just think about the people living near the equator, who face temperatures around 40 degrees Celsius and have to deal with humidity that reaches 90%. That doesn't sound that nice, does it? Leos can either keep you warm with their generosity and kindness or burn you with their anger. In their own minds, Leos are the rulers of their own world and they want a lot of attention. This can often cause problems for them. When dealing with Leos, you must remember that on the inside they are just kids who want to be told they did a good job. If they are appreciated, Leos will move mountains for you, but if they criticized, it's a different story. So, just be nice to them and give them the credit they deserve. This way, your summer will be bright and sunny with less heat and less humidity. After summer comes autumn, and this is where we find our next sign, Scorpio. Just like we mentioned earlier in the video, Scorpio is a fixed water sign. As such, People born under this sign are emotionally intense and passionate. Scorpio is the part of autumn that is inevitable. It is the sign of death and transformation. After Libra feels tired and goes home to sleep, Scorpio makes sure that nature does what it is meant to do. Old leaves must fall for new leaves to grow. It is all a part of the transformation process. This is why Scorpios are less about the material world and more about the emotional one. Being a fixed water sign, the Scorpio is like a bottomless ocean. People born under this sign tend to have a deeper persona than most people believe they do. They're misunderstood as being dark and detached from others, when the reality is that they are just very emotional. Along with Taurus, Scorpio is one of the most loyal signs. This can be seen once you are able to overcome the cold exterior they often display. Although, we must warn you, getting to that inner Scorpio is no cakewalk. The child of the fall is an independent and determined creature, and their fixed nature adds to these aspects. So, when you make friends with them for real. There's no half measures, no frenemies, or a friend from work. Once you earn their friendship, you earn it for life. They have a similar attitude towards relationships as well. Speaking of relationships, according to Greek mythology, Zeus loved a boy who was a water bearer for the gods. After his death, he placed him among the stars as Aquarius. Air is a free-flowing element, which is also true for the fixed sign Aquarius. If understanding an Aquarius wasn't already tough enough, then this contradicting nature of an air element and fixed mode definitely has made it more difficult. This is a sign known for being eccentric and ingenuity. After the ambitious Capricorn finally reaches the top of the hill through sheer hard work, who does he find waiting for him at the top? Aquarius, who managed to build an elevator. After all, no one wants to do too much work in the winter. Much like summer, winter is another season which you can either hate or love. If you do not believe us, then try talking to people who live in places where the temperature drops to 10 degrees Celsius or less. Aquarius has the cool element of winter without all the harshness. People born under this sign are inventive and can often be seen doing their share for humanity. Aquarius make great friends, and although a bit awkward at first, they're not bad in relationships. If you are prepared for some change in your daily routine and want to try something new almost every day in your life, an Aquarius would definitely be the one for you. In fact, they might even lead the way to show you how it is done. Aquarius love change. They understand that it's necessary and is the only constant. Few traits that can be seen in all these signs are determination, stubbornness, and a never-say-die attitude. This is why fixed signs often end up at the top of the social ladder with less effort. Unlike cardinal signs who have a more fast-paced approach to life, or the mutable signs who are very laid back, fixed signs are a bit of both. They take their own sweet time to get started, but once they do, they become an unstoppable force. Now that you're an expert on the fixed zodiac signs, are you one of the fixed zodiac signs? Do you know more amazing facts about fixed signs? Let us know in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you.